Oh, hello, everybody. That light is very bright. Hold, please. Yikes. Let's calm it down. Julie Joe will be here momentarily. Say hello. Hey, Erica. Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. Happy New Year's Eve. I hope you guys are having an incredible day and evening. I know, 2 nights in a row. Can you believe it? It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. We have another training we're going to do. It's going to be good. Happy New Year's. Yeah, Julie Joe and I were talking, and we're not doing anything for New Year's. We are staying home because I don't like going out for New Year's here in Vegas. Oh, B, Happy New Year's. Anyways, I don't like going out on New Year's because things get really crazy here in Vegas. So she was like, hey, do you maybe like want to watch this training with me of a certain hashtag? And I was like, yeah, but maybe we should do a live stream and see, like, maybe people are hanging out at home too. So she's going to be here momentarily. And yeah, hey, Jason. So she's coming. She'll be here in just a second. Yeah, I like being home. I'm just going to be honest. I just like being home. I have to send her the link. So hang tight. And she should be here momentarily, which is going to be fun. Yeah, home sweet home. We're having a beverage. I'm having these. Have you guys had these before? I know it's kind of bright. High Noon. Vodka and soda. This is watermelon flavor, but it's super light. I don't like super sweet things. Yeah, staying home tonight because COVID. Yeah. Oh, Erica. Hi.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Wait. Yeah. I meant to tell you earlier that I like your hair. I
Thank
see that
you.
I see that you did it.
I bleached it, and tomorrow I'm gonna like dye it blonde. Like very blonde.
That sounds fun.
Yes, it is. I'm trying to download the really long video and then airdrop it, so it's gonna take a little bit. Hey everyone.
Yeah.
Hello.
Have you had this before?
High Noon? No, I've seen it though.
It's pretty good. They're pretty light.
Nice. Hello, Jason. Hello, Debbie. Hey, everyone.
Oh, thanks, Erica.
Thanks, Amanda. That's so sweet.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm trying to download that video though, but it's like an hour and 15 minutes.
I told him, I warned him it was going to be like a 75-minute video.
Yeah. So if it'll download, I love the sparkling water from HEB. I drink that every day in the bottle. Yes, so good.
That's Julie Joe's favorite too.
It is my favorite, actually.
But it's easier to get them in. I don't think we have an HEB here, but is it easier to get them in the bottle than it is in the can? Because
yeah, it's also cheaper, but the can I feel like is more effective. Like you have more when you get a 12-pack than when you get a bottle.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But we also add a bottle to our cart always, just in case we don't get the amount of the 3 12-packs that we want.
And you scored this week because you got all 3.
I did. We're on our last one. I don't know how many we have left.
Uh-oh. Yikes.
My upline bought me this when I was in the MLM.
I saw that earlier and I was like, where is that from? I think it's beautiful.
I love it.
Yeah.
My flavors are orange, lemon, and lime. That's awesome. Yes, orange is my favorite. I do not like the strawberry.
You don't like the strawberry?
Not at all.
Strawberry is usually a pretty go-to flavor for people.
See, I agree. I love strawberry, but I don't like that strawberry.
Not so much.
Beauties, Happy New Year. Looking for
Happy New Year, Caroline.
Thank you. Yeah, Happy New Year. This is going to take a little bit to download.
It's going to take a little bit.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Thanks.
We're gonna hang. We're gonna chat.
Look, I got Kahlua.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
I just need to get a cup.
I love that.
Yeah. Already New Year's Day here, and I can tell you 2022 so far so good. Betty.
Betty White.
I'm so sad. If you can hear the slamming, it's my husband's taking my dogs out.
If you want to send me some videos, which I would greatly appreciate it, just upload it to your Google Drive and then email it to me at erinbees@yahoo.com. That would be amazing. Jason, you've been watching Julie's videos all evening? That's awesome. I love that.
Aw, thanks, Jason. I appreciate that a lot. I hope we get to watch this video.
Ooh, Sophie, I just got an unclaimed check from an old job. Great sign for the new year, in my opinion. Love that.
Absolutely. Such a good one.
That's a good one, yeah. Mm-hmm.
There you go. I think it's downloading now. Actually, cried when I heard about Betty White.
think
Me
all of us
too.
did.
Yeah.
I think
We
all
love
of us
that.
did.
And
I didn't see that coming.
well, yeah, same. Absolutely not. It's December 31st. What else could happen in 2021? Well, they could take the legend from us, which they did.
Right. Not okay with that.
Yeah.
Erica left her MLM. This is going to be a great new year. Yes. Yes, Erica. Like, did you just recently leave, Erica? Tell us that. Tell us the things. The eclectic Mima, she left her MLM this year too.
What MLMs were you on, if you don't mind me asking?
Yes, tell us everything.
I love to know what MLMs people leave. Oh, my puppy's scared of the fireworks. Betty White Snicker bars.
Seriously.
Okay, let's see.
Unicorns and Bacon left Prove It this year. That's amazing.
I love that for you.
Jason just left 2 weeks ago from both MLMs.
Good for you, Jason. That's amazing.
Wow.
My
Bless
apologies,
you.
everyone. You hear the fireworks? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
The fireworks. Oh, also, I need to skip this over, I guess. But I got like...
I respect that, Erica. What are you doing?
There we go.
Oh,
look.
Now you can see. I like the little table.
Thanks. And then I got this.
And then I love it.
There. Oh, you need to come to San Antonio. Yeah, I'm pretty close.
I haven't been to San Antonio since basic training.
No. One of my dogs is no good, no bueno with the fireworks, and she was outside when it went off.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
My upline has messaged me a few times trying to bring me back in. I was in for 8, almost 9 years. Oh, look at the puppy.
This is the one that doesn't like the fireworks. Hi, sweetie. It's okay. What's that?
I left Sensi and Paparazzi. I was under Monica Vaughn. Vaughn, is that how you say that? Yeah.
Vaughn. Yeah, Vaughn.
2 MLMs at once.
Oh.
Wow.
Love that the white handle and the button are on the same table. Let's see.
I bet it did change a lot in the last few years. That's so crazy. I'm not hungry, but I'm kind of snacky.
I feel the same way. I am not hungry, but snacky, yes.
I mean, I could go for some tacos. Drop a taco in the chat.
Drop a taco in the chat if you're feeling some tacos.
Oh my God.
if this is going to take forever, I'm thinking, I mean, we have plenty more we can react to, like other Jessie stuff. I'm really trying to get this going, though.
What does it say? What's it saying?
Well, it's downloading, but it's not. Like, it shows downloading, but it's not actually downloading.
It's just taking some time. Put it on the charger, too, so that it airdrops faster, because your battery looked a little low.
Well, it won't even airdrop. Like, it's just playing around with this. It says it like needs to download and then it'll airdrop, but like it won't even download. All the tacos.
I love it.
Y'all are so funny.
Okay. I'm gonna message my husband. I'm gonna voice message him while we're on here. Babe, let's get some tacos. You want to get some tacos?
I love that.
Let's see if he responds.
All right, now let's see.
Now I want tacos.
Okay.
Hey, Kaylee. She just came here from catching up on the Welsh Twins videos. Ooh.
Who's that?
I don't know, but it sounds exciting. Left for a bleeding second, came back. Tacos? Oh, why can't I hear you? I can't hear you. JJ, I can't hear you. Your mic is off.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Something about my Wi-Fi. Okay, it's kind of downloading now.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. We're getting somewhere. If you're hopping on and you're like, what the heck are y'all doing? You're all just talking. No, we're trying to download the 75-minute live that I recorded from Jessie Lee's live. It was so, I mean, there's so much to talk about. We'll see what happens. We'll see if it'll work.
Ooh. 7-layer dip.
I had a 7-layer salad today.
That sounds amazing.
It was. 7-layer dip is. Yep. 7-layer dip is good. I'm just thinking about all the stuff that goes in it. Yes, I do. Riley asked me if I want a Chick-fil-A.
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely.
Jerry's going to get tacos right now. I can't wait.
Oh, good.
This is turning into, how do you pronounce that? A video where you're eating. How do you pronounce that? It starts with an M. I can never pronounce. Mukbang? Is that how you say it?
Mukbang, yeah.
That's what this is turning into.
Obviously. The Welsh Twins are brothers that do makeup and have great sense of humor.
Love that.
Collab with them in the future from reading her answer. Oh, cool.
That's exciting.
I got the presentation from HEB today.
Ooh,
good stuff. Good stuff. HEB is really a really good place. I love HEB. I'm trying to think of. I do like Whole Foods, but I don't have the money to shop there.
Yeah.
Hunter. Yay.
Oh my gosh, Hunter. What's up?
Trying to get that to download.
Let's see if I have anything downloaded that we can react to while we're waiting. Shall we? Actually, I need to share that we are live.
I was about to say it's like 9 o'clock on New Year's Eve. I'm surprised if any of them would be open. Let me see if I can email it to myself.
What are you emailing?
Trying to get the video to me however I can, but I'm struggling.
JJ, look up so I can get a picture real quick. And if you guys want to, you can share too in your stories. If not, totally fine. Wow, that was a very close-up of my face. You know how you go to take a picture and it's like automatically on your face, you're like, whoa, I was trying to, okay.
Yes.
All right.
My headset tonight.
It's so cute.
Ooh, I wonder if I take it Wi-Fi, that'll work even better.
Iris is not happy.
I know. I wish we had a thunder jacket for her. My puppo is really struggling.
Hmm.
Hey, little baby. Yeah, it's okay. Why don't you give them those new treats we got them? Oh, hey, you know. Okay.
Do you want me to?
Do you
I'm
wanna-
gonna tag you.
Okay.
Hey, go to your gate. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Iris, go to bed.
Yay, Sophie, for getting your booster.
We love a good booster. Poor puppy. Yeah. Fun fact, whenever you buy groceries on sale at HEB, little me input the sale data into our system. I work for a large food store. Oh.
You guys, I have something to tell you. I just got a message.
Tell us the message.
As we all know, we discussed it yesterday. Hashtag. I feel like this is a news report.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Remember? Okay. So yesterday, in case you guys didn't know, hashtag tested positive for COVID for the third
Riley.
time. The third time, Riley.
I know. It's so loud.
No, it's fine. The third time. What is she doing right now? She's on her way out for New Year's Eve. What happened to quarantining?
That is just... It's just the lack of empathy or care for anyone else. It's all about her and, her experience in her life. All because she doesn't have it in a way that's putting her in the hospital means that no one else will get it in her mind like that. It's just a sinus infection, as she put it.
I just think it's ridiculous.
Let's see.
I don't know. What do y'all think? I really did call that one, Charlene. I really did call that one. It's so selfish. Sophie, we're talking about Jessie Lee.
We could react to Amanda Hajimahales.
Oh, yeah. Pull it up. Let's go.
Let me airdrop it. This one doesn't need to download. There it is. It's already working.
Oh. Let's just pull up random stuff.
This one is 50 minutes, so it's a really long one.
It's 50?
Oh, God. 50.
Okay.
Would I like a drink? I would like a cup and with some ice in it, if you could, please. We do. We should have some.
Does everybody have a beverage if you are somebody that partakes in alcoholic beverages? Or grab a water or whatever.
I'm so excited. Ooh, I'm so excited for this. Wow.
What is this? Which is this one that we're watching?
Just her doing a training on her lot. It's on her Instagram.
I feel like this is about to get real spicy rapid fire reactions.
Does anyone know Amanda Hajimahales?
Yeah.
Other than Aaron. It's about to get crazy up in here. This one is pretty rough. Also, a trigger warning for
Yep.
Thank you. I mean, literally
anyone battling with addiction,
especially with alcohol. Riley, could you bring me some almond milk? And anyone when it comes to like car wrecks or anything that has to do with drunk driving, that's also another one.
DUIs.
So this is just not Hunter. Oh, the being blocked by Jesse. Oh. I thought you said you got blocked by Jesse. This is not the video for you if leave it here. If those are triggering to you. And that's okay. It's okay to step away from something that might be triggering.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's some of what's in this video.
Kirsten, can you report? That's a good question. Can you report? Oh, that looks delicious. Can you report people to the CDC if they're not following guidelines? Is that a thing?
Possibly. I don't know. Hunter is blocked by her. That's funny. I don't know. That's a good question. You know, I wonder, have you looked up if Jessica has taken out a PPP loan?
I have not.
Just a thought. It just pops into my mind. I'm not going to say. I'm good not saying I'll be triggered. Did you see Savannah's video of paparazzi hunt where she threatened the woman at tea time? What? Erica, what are you talking about? No, I have not.
Wow, I know.
If you're hopping on, if you're just hopping on, the video's downloading that we're going to react to. It's just going to take a memento. Just one memento.
Yeah.
This is also a long ass video. 48 minutes and 49 minutes. I did not watch that Savannah video.
I haven't watched that one yet either.
I do love Savannah's paparazzi videos, though. I'm going to need to watch it. All the drama that goes on with it is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to react to this by myself, but honest to God, I think it's... What happened? My phone just restarted.
Hey, when we get hungry, I'll just do this.
So I'm going to have to just restart it, so give it a minute. I'm sorry. I'm so happy to be here with you all for New Year's Eve. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you, Hunter. Today, by the way. What?
Thanks, Hunter. What was the threat on Savannah's video?
Yeah, what? Yeah, I paparazzi is just falling down as we speak. It's a big issue.
Can somebody that's watching this, maybe if this is your scope of knowledge, see if we can report somebody to the CDC? It's so weird because it's kind of like, did she forget that she said that she was going to quarantine for 5 days? Like yesterday?
Okay, I don't want to jinx it, but my Jessie Lee video, I just tried it again after my phone rebooted. It's downloading.
Okay, we're going to react to something. Something is happening.
It'll either be the Jessie video or the other one. She went nuts on Savannah's video. Really?
I'm going to have to watch that.
I
agree with you. This needs to be shown. You would think walking around knowingly with COVID would be criminal, like knowingly sleeping with people when you have HIV or an STD. Yep, I talked about that yesterday. Yeah. Why are you muted again, friend? I can't hear you. To her local health department. Oh, well, let's all do that. Are there any laws broken? I mean...
Okay, there we go.
Now I can hear you. Yeah.
It's my Wi-Fi. Okay, yeah, screw that. We're going to go to Amanda Hodge-Mahalis. Yo, this one might be...
that?
Yeah, to my video. It was downloading and then it stopped. I showed this earlier today. Sorry, everyone.
This was okay. First of all, this was a very last minute thing. So,
what was it like? What did we decide like 3 hours ago?
Yeah, it was a very last minute thing. There was really not a whole lot of preparation, and that's okay because sometimes that's how life happens, right? But so yeah, we're gonna either way we get to hang out with you guys, and I think that's cool.
Love it.
Since every state is different, you'd have to find out what the mandates are where she is.
Dallas, Texas. Texas probably does.
Frisco, Texas.
Well, there's no mandates. Really much in Texas.
Definitely negligence. Yeah, I agree, Sophie.
Yeah, chit chat is always nice. I love that. So what are y'all planning for yourselves in 2022? Is there something that you want to do, a trip you want to go on, a personal goal you might have, anything like that? I would love to hear it.
Yeah.
Let's
talk about it. As long as it's not New Year's resolutions or like New Year, New You BS, because I hate that. You don't need to be a new version of yourself.
Yes, I agree.
She is counting her getting sick on Christmas as her 5 days. Not since tested, which was
She just
yesterday.
tested positive. Yes.
What an idiot, in my opinion.
gosh. That's so dumb. 5
I love it.
days.
Hunter, keep talking.
5 days does not. 5 days of staying home. That doesn't mean you're not still sick afterwards, or you're not still contagious afterwards. The CDC is just making up for money that's being lost is what's going on for jobs. My baked goods actually look pretty. Try to make my baked goods actually look pretty.
Oh.
I bet they are pretty.
I want to save a ton of money and eat more vegetables. I love that. I want to get my anxiety and depression under control. Yes.
That's a good goal.
That's a great goal.
What? Buddies? I don't know.
I'm getting my software training business to be self-sufficient. Ooh, I love that. My goal for the year is to get my house to a place where I'm excited to have people over, declutter and clean, and a few repairs and projects. I love that, Amanda.
Hold on. There we go.
I just want to be able to roll with it. Want to let go of things I can't control. That's beautiful, Sunny. Get engaged, graduate, move in with my long distance boyfriend. Hit 5 years this year. Aww. And wear my Apple Watch every day. I love that. Grow my following on my Instagram, save money, get more health certifications. Love. Oh, that's awesome, Hunter.
Sending.
You got a short video? Yeah. She is her area's typhoid Mary.
Who? Oh, I know what we're talking about. Okay, it's finally downloading now on my computer. So,
yes.
On. Not the Jessie one, but the Amanda Hodgem Hollis, who really needs more airtime anyway. To be completely honest, we all know Jessie sucks. So that's not a shocker.
New job in January. 2022 goals to see 2023. Love that. I'm going to DIY home interior work and explore a career change to a legal clerk from a nurse. Ooh, Kelly, that's amazing.
Oh, yeah. Personally, I used to be really into fitness, and I was like super fit. I want to get back there. I felt so good.
Yes.
I was really fit.
I'll be your accountability buddy.
Okay. We'll talk about that later, Karen.
Okay.
But of course this was during my R1 time, so I wasn't at school. I had more time, well, kind of. Part of my life, part of my job was to be skinnier. Skinny as I can be. So I want to do it now in a healthy way that doesn't ruin my metabolism. That's my goal.
I love that I have my shirt that says strong is the new skinny as you're saying that.
Ooh, that's perfect. Perfect timing. Emian, a new member.
Welcome.
I don't know who you're a member of. I don't know. I think all these people are, I don't know whose membership you joined, but we're happy that you're here.
Yeah, there's no way for us to tell, I think, until after, but welcome. Either way, welcome. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, it's halfway downloaded, so probably just a couple minutes and we'll be ready to go.
Jessica says if you need a personal trainer, she's your gal.
Oh, well, actually, Jessica,
I'm thinking about working with a nutritionist. I've never done that. I think that would be kind of cool.
Okay.
I'm thinking about that.
I want to learn about macros and stuff. I don't know much about them. Is that even a big deal? And it probably is for your body, right? I don't know.
I think everybody's different.
Certain macros for certain bodies, everyone's macros are probably different, but
yeah,
I would like to just know more about what, maybe less carbs is better for me and more fats in a sense of health wise, your brain at the beginning of the day. I want to find those little things out about my body. When I start my day, should I eat, more fat like avocado and egg and stuff like that and protein, or should I
Yeah.
like grab a toast and slap an egg on it and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Grab
Oh,
protein.
I think Emian, I hope I said your name right. I think she joined, it became a member of both of ours. Kirsten,
Oh.
is that part of your merch? What elaborate? I'm curious because I love, if you guys don't know this, I love creating merch. I think it's so fun. The creative in me is like, let's do it.
Yeah. Well, I know some people that have looked at their macros and like kind of base some stuff off of that, but don't do the keto diet.
I don't suggest
I think people mostly use the macros keto diet for carb wise, like to as little as possible. And I'm like, keto's not my no. Yeah. The shirt you are wearing is what Kirsten said.
Oh, the shirt. No, this is from Fitness Tea. They have, so this is like, it's like a tank top, but it's like a rocker tank top. It's what it's called. And so like it comes up a little bit higher. But can JJ, can you see the traps?
Yeah, they're visible. Also, the video's ready.
Sorry, that was I'm just real excited about it. Never had that before.
We love a good trap. I used to have.
We love a good trap.
Okay, the video is ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you guys ready?
I think it's that time. Now I just have to get the video file on here and then we'll be good to go.
Love it.
All right. Hold on. It's loading on here. Okay, here we go.
Hey everybody, what is going on?
Okay, so I'm gonna turn it down just a bit.
I don't know if I'm ready.
All right. Let's buckle up. 48 minutes. Hi, it's Jen. Welcome. So we are going to start by watching this video with Amanda Hodgemahalis. She's in Prove It. She's in The Empire. Aaron knows her very well. So leave your commentary below. Again, trigger warning for addiction, especially when it comes to alcohol. Trigger warning for drunk driving and stuff like that. So
she probably talks about AA.
She talks about AA and not in a great way. So just, just be aware if that is not your thing. This is not for you, and that is okay. Oh, Julie, I'm so glad you're not feeling lonely anymore. Let's get to it.
How is everybody doing tonight? I hope you guys are having an amazing day today. I am super fired up. I don't know if you guys have seen, but I had a pretty eventful past couple days. We had a team event actually Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then, a company event Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then today we actually had a team event with our entire team, which is the Empire, where there's about 7,000 or more active promoters, which is like incredible. Like it literally blows my mind. And I am just really excited to get into this live today and tell you guys and literally just pour my heart into you guys right now. So I don't know, some of you guys might really love this and appreciate this, but some of you guys might not like things that are about to come out of my mouth. And you know what? I am totally okay with that. The right person is going to watch this, hear this, and really understand where I'm coming from, where my heart is, and hopefully I can help however many people that I possibly can with the information that I'm about to provide to you. So,
that just sits funny, doesn't it?
I don't like it. I'm going to help as many people join my team from this live. Okay.
If you don't like what I say, okay. Like,
love you too,
it's like
Mallory.
She's giving herself a pass to be unkind
jerk.
Or like, yeah, a jerk. She's giving herself a pass. Like, if you don't like what I'm about to say, then that's on you, buddy. Really?
I feel like
that's on you.
Yeah. And I feel like that's kind of a trend. Like some of you are not going to like what I have to say. Well, then don't say it.
Yeah,
you don't need to say it on a public platform. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, Mallory's on here. I don't want no huns. We love you too a lot.
We love you too.
Empire Team Logic equals keep screaming.
Wait, is she related to the girl from Prove It that's loud and says the same stuff? They're on the same team, but I think they're in different downlines.
Is she direct to Jesse?
I think so. I don't remember.
Okay. Yeah. Hunter. No, guys, she's genuine and has the best intentions for real.
Trust her.
LOL. Oh my gosh. Scheme Lee. Yeah, go follow I Don't Want No Huns. Seriously. Just do it. You will
Facts.
not regret it.
You will not regret it.
I have to as a gift now. Yes. 7,000 the Empire. How does Jesse Lee help 7,000 people? So 7,000 is under Jesse Lee. Essentially.
I don't.
Yeah.
Where do they get these numbers? Because the last I checked, there was
their ass. I think
they just make up numbers because there's allegedly like 10,000 in the team group, unless they got rid of like 3,000 people.
Emian, I will fix that. I will get the Discord link. I will update it. I think it only lasts for a week at a time. I think. Aaron, did you recently update yours, or did you get?
No, you have to change it so that it's always good. There's an option there for you to change. Yeah,
I'll do that. Okay, perfect. I mean, I will fix that. Might be tonight if I remember. Might be tomorrow, but I will get that done for you. Hashtag 945. There it is. All right. You can get a perma link. Yes, I will do that. All right. Anything else want to be said before we continue?
Gavin says hello.
Yeah.
Gavin. Hey, Gavin.
I'm in my underwear, by the way.
You can peek your head in here.
No wave. Hey, buddy.
Hi. I'm watching a movie about Bigfoot.
You might have to speak up just a little bit.
I'm watching a movie about Bigfoot, and the guy got hit in the leg with a rock, and he said it's broken. And I had to skip over a part.
Amanda's face in this video with what he's saying is hilarious. Just me.
No, you're right. Gavin, do you like that movie?
He broke his leg and had to skip over one part. I was like,
"Ooh, that's nasty."
Because he was bleeding right.
Trigger warning, blood.
It was all this big right here.
Oh wow, like the size of his knee.
And I was like,
all right, go watch it while I hang with my friends.
and
Okay.
the beast is
Bye,
like,
buddy.
right here to that.
Okay, I'll talk to you when I'm done. All right.
10 feet tall.
That's tall. Can you close the door for me, please?
I literally love Gavin.
No, close it. Thank you.
I adore
Yeah.
him. I adore
He
him.
had to tell you guys. He adores
That's a
you.
mini Aaron. That's a mini Aaron.
He's
oh
8.
no, it's broken. Oh, that's crazy, Gab. I love that. Okay, let's keep going.
If you guys are excited, you're like kind of confused, you're like, what the heck is even going on? Let me know in the comments. Say hello. I see some of you guys popping in. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Robin. Hey, Christy and Susan and Cheryl. Hey, Robin and Steph. Let me know where you guys are coming in from. I would love to know. I'm coming in from Boca Raton, Florida. As some of you may know, I just moved into my dream home about 3 months ago because this opportunity and this business literally took me here. But there's a lot behind the scenes and a lot behind the story on how I got to kind of like the glory, I guess you can say. Like, things were not always rainbows and butterflies in my life, right? Like, if anybody knows me, let me know how long you guys have been following me for. I would love to know. This way I know who my true fans are. Like, where?
0 days. I've been following for 0 days. 0.
I don't know how many days. However, I do remember talking to you about not being able to get the car.
Oh, she tells us why. She'll tell us. Sorry, I gotta plug in my computer. All right.
You're good. They all sound the same.
Where are my people at? Say hi, guys. Don't be strangers. And definitely do me a favor and share this video out. Let's try and share this video out to as many people as we possibly can so we can share this message and get this out. Because at the end of the day, I'm really, truly here to help you because it's not about me anymore.
It's about recruiting everyone onto my team. I finished a sentence.
Love that. Love that for us.
Is Jessie Lee a voice coach?
Hey, take a shot or a drink of your water or whatever you're drinking every time they claim to be helping somebody. Okay, ready, go.
Oh, Lord.
not about my success. It's literally about helping you become 1% better every single day. And at the end of the day, my mission and my goal is for you to have the things that you truly desire to have in your life, the things that you truly believe that you are meant for. And if you guys know me, you know I'm coming from a good place. And if you've watched my journey for a long time, you know how far I have came. Like, before I started in this, let me just take you back a little bit. I was my entire life, and I don't say this lightly, but I was literally a drunk, hot mess express, okay? Me, Amanda Hajimahales, the girl that you see on this screen today is not the girl that you saw, that you would have seen when I first started this, or even years ago. Like, I started drinking when I was 17, maybe 16 years old. It started from drinking on, it started drinking on the weekends, but then it kind of progressed into drinking on the weekdays, and then I got myself in a lot of trouble over the years. I have 3 DUIs on my record, which I'm not proud about, but I tell my story because I want people out there, I want people to hear me, and I know what you're going through if you're in a similar situation like that, and I just want to inspire you so you can see and you can know that your life does not have to be that way. You don't have to be sad and lonely and depressed and hopeless like I was. I literally, when I got in trouble all those times, I would literally lock myself in my room, not talk to anybody, call out of work. Like, I was so ashamed with the person that I was, but it was something inside of me that just kept on fucking up. I just kept on doing all of the wrong things, but kind of actually, like, deep down in the back of my mind, I knew that I was destined for more. I knew.
I bet $5 that she's going to say that Prove It saved her. That ketones changed her life. I wish she never unlocked it.
God, this is bad. By the way, I love spending New Year's Eve with you guys too. This is amazing.
Yes, me too. It's so nice to be on here with you all. Ooh, F-bombs. Yeah.
Here we go.
That I was destined for something greater than the life that I was living. Have you guys ever felt that way before? And I want to say this before I even move forward, because I love to say this. My heart really does go out to all of the victims and anybody who has ever been affected by a drunk driver, all of your families, every single person out there. I'm so sorry, and I just can't even imagine the pain that you're suffering and all of these things for people that were really young and dumb and stupid, and maybe not young and dumb, maybe still being stupid and dumb. Like, I take responsibility for that, and I'm very truly sorry if anybody has ever been affected by a drunk driver before. So I just wanted to say that before I even move forward. So keep dropping some love, because these stories really aren't easy to tell. But again, I tell these stories because I know that there's somebody out there, and there's lots of people out there that need to hear this message, and you need to understand that you can change your life. You can be all the way down on the bottom and in the gutter, I'm telling you, but your life does not always have to be that way, okay? So you have to rise up, you have to get out of that. But I was also, and if it wasn't for this opportunity and this company that came into my life and really poured belief in myself, this was like the company that I needed. This was the mindset training that I needed, because I hated going to AA. I hated going to, I had to go to 48-hour intoxicated driver resource center, overnight, slept there. I had to go to all types of different inpatient, outpatient programs, all types of things, and I only did those things because I had to for courts, right? But if it was up to me, I would have never went. I would have never done those things. I was also facing up to 6 months in prison, because in New Jersey, when you get a third DUI, the consequences is 10 years loss of license and 6 months in prison, okay? I got out of the prison, thank goodness, but you don't have to live the way that you're living. And I get this often. A lot of people say to me, like, I can't do this or I can't do that because I am, I'm disabled, or, I just got surgery. And that to me is such an excuse of its own. You know why? Because I, my friend, actually started doing this because I had surgery, because I had an injury, because I needed a change in my life, because I couldn't sit around with the bottle every single day with a cast on my left ankle, having other people take care of me and help me. Like, I didn't want to live that life. I wanted something else. How many of you guys ever wanted something else before, right? So when I came across an opportunity like this, where I was already cooking keto food and, you know, the community and all these things sounded so amazing, I was like, well, what if this could actually be what I've been searching for my entire life? Like, what if, you know? So I decided to give it a chance and give it a try, and I kind of went all in and I poured gas on it. Why? Because for the first time, I took a sip of these ketones and they made me feel amazing, okay? They took away my alcohol craving, guys. I drank for almost 20 years of my life.
I almost have no words, but I have some. What the hell? What happens when the ketones are gone? Will it come back? Like, took away your alcohol craving? I like what this person said. So she hated taking responsibility for the fact that she was caught drunk driving more than once. Obviously, she didn't learn from the first time. The court really threw the book at her head. And, you know, like, more power to her for saying that she's done it. Some people, you know, can't even say, like, yeah, I did that, or, you know, admit that they were wrong. But, oh my God, how about we don't use it to manipulate everyone into buying ketones?
But is she really taking responsibility if she's saying that an MLM product got rid of her cravings? I feel like we're jumping from one point to, like, I feel like we're missing part of the story in a way.
Oh, I'm sure. All we're getting are the highlights. I like she replaced one addiction with another. Yeah. I mean, that's what happened. She did. And, you know, what happens if she, you know, gets fired from Prove It? What happens if Prove It goes away? You know, what happens? Does she fall back?
Yeah.
I liked what Bailey said, what you posted a second ago.
Yep. It just diminishes that addiction is a real thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Are they really $10 per drink per ketone? When you add shipping and tax and you're paying full retail price so their full retail price is $130. For me, it was about $150 for 20 packets of ketones. So if you do the math, it's like $750 or something along those lines. But when they sell trials, they increase the price. So I think that's where that $10 is coming. But a lot of these people, that if they have at least 2 customers, and think about this, like, a lot of these people have been in business for quite some time. If you have 2 customers that are on a smart ship, you get free ketones. They take the 2 highest smart ship orders, they average them, and that's the free product credit that you get a month. So even if they're charging $750 a packet, $10 a packet, you know, or even higher than that, because I've seen higher than that, they're making a lot of money when they do sell a trial. But a lot of the people that join don't have the following. They're starting on social media from scratch. So they're not going to sell a lot of trials.
Yeah. Yeah. I like what Eman said. So alcoholism for technically gambling. Okay. And then what Sunny said, she's an ALDC, licensed alcohol drug counselor. She's literally going from one addiction to the next. Yep. And Hunter says, and she uses this story for defense more than inspiration, which, yeah. Oh my gosh. The defense I feel, you know, like that. Yeah.
This makes me mad.
Yeah, I hate what she's doing. She's taking it and going, why go to AA when you can just join Prove It? Like,
I think it's very dangerous what she's doing.
There's a health question about ketones harming diabetics. Do you know anything about that, Erin?
Yeah, type 1 or type 2?
Would it harm? Does it harm anyone with diabetes? I'm guessing so.
Well,
Or it can,
Type
I guess,
1.
allegedly.
Well, type 1, they don't produce their own insulin. So those are the types of diabetics that have to monitor their blood sugar. I mean, they both have to, but they have to give themselves insulin and monitor their blood sugars because their body doesn't produce insulin. So because the insulin levels can't be managed internally, essentially, it's very, very dangerous for a type 1 diabetic to drink ketones because it can increase the risk of ketoacidosis.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, Suzanne, I think this is well said. Let's continue, I guess.
Life. You could be the Pope and tell me to stop drinking, and I would not listen to you. It was like people would tell me I had a problem, and I would be like, nah, you are the one with the problem, actually, right? Like, who the heck do you think you're talking to me? I don't have a problem. You have a problem. Like,
But she's doing that to people right now, saying, you think I have a problem in an MLM or with ketones? No, you have the problem. You don't want to join the MLM. That's your problem. She's saying the same thing, but using a different thing, the different, addiction.
Yeah. Diabetic ketoacidosis is very, very different. Oops, I didn't mean to do that one. Is very different. So ketoacidosis is basically when your blood gas levels are totally out of whack, which is very, very dangerous. It does sound similar to ketosis. Ketosis is the state where your body is producing ketones, a fuel source from the breakdown of fat. That's what that process is. Ketoacidosis is when the acid levels in your blood have basically skyrocketed. It throws off homeostasis. I know I'm throwing out like a lot of sciencey terms. So if you like science, you're probably like, yes, keep it coming. But when that happens, it throws off the blood gases and a bunch of other things within the body, which is very dangerous. So yes, those are two very, very different things.
Yeah. All right, let's keep going.
There's so many people and individuals in my life and family members and friends that I literally burned so many bridges with. Nobody wanted to have anything to do with me because I was just so caught up in this wrong life and this wrong lifestyle for so many years. And then one day I was literally sitting outside of my
I can't hear you.
Oh, I was muted because I was eating.
Oh.
I said, my bad. I said they probably don't want a whole lot to do with you now because now you're knee deep in the MLM and they just don't want to hear it.
Yeah. Amen. Happy New Year, Megan. Happy New Year. Enjoy your taco, Erin.
It's a burrito and I'm living.
Oh, I love that for you.
My parents' house in the backyard drunk, and I was like, I cannot live this way anymore, and that was it. And I tried this out, and the ketones worked. They gave me the better energy, the better focus, less cravings, to the point where they literally took my alcohol craving away from me. Like, my focus, it was like my brain literally just lit up. Like, I drink these bad boys all day, and it was like what I was looking for my entire life. So when they
imagine that she goes around and tells people that this takes her alcohol craving away.
This makes me so mad, and it is so dangerous for so many reasons. I'm probably going to say that a million times. I think that it's so irresponsible. Yeah, medical claims, absolutely.
That's about $100,000 in potential fines from the FTC already, says Melissa. You know how many times I bet she's told this story to people who are struggling with alcohol addiction? God.
It worked for me. I was like, okay, now what's next? Like, I need to get involved way more than just being a customer. I want to get involved with this community because I saw everybody having, all this fun. I saw people posting in their stories that they're getting trained by all these celebrities. And and then when you Googled the celebrities that they're getting trained for, and you started to look at them up and research them and listen to what they're saying, their words are actually very powerful. So I was like, wow, if I could get closer to these people and not just watch them on YouTube videos and Facebook videos and Instagram videos and TikTok videos and things like that, if I can actually be a part of that community, like that would be really, really awesome, you know? So I dove in one.
Sorry, guys. Did she just say TikTok? Because TikTok wasn't around when she started. What is she talking about?
She doesn't know. She's just throwing everything out there that she can. Everything. Oh, shoot. Sorry, I accidentally rewinded it.
And I lost jobs. I used to work at Olive Garden in Times Square, New York, but I lost my job over there because I cursed off a customer while I was drunk. I would never do it sober, right? And then it got to a point for me where I was actually almost homeless when I lived in New York City, because when I got fired from that job, I could no longer afford to pay my rent. My rent back then was $1,300, and I thought that was expensive. This right here is like double that. But like, it was like I was almost homeless at that point in time. And I tried so many things. I literally went to all the restaurants in New York City, and for some reason I just could not get hired. Side note, maybe it was because I had alcohol on my breath for every single application I went to go pick up and fill out, and every single job interview that I went on, you know? Like, there was never a time where there was not alcohol on my breath. You could probably smell me from a mile away. You could probably see me stumbling over my toes from a mile away. Like, who is that jerk-off idiot girl over there who's constantly drunk acting like a fool? Like, that was me, you know? And what happened was I finally ended up getting a job. I got a job at Bubba Gump Shrimp in Times Square. And the pay that I was making over there went down significantly. So at Times Square Olive Garden, when you work there, you actually get automatic commissions on every single check, okay? And let's say, you guys familiar with Olive Garden? If you're familiar with Olive Garden, drop a yes in the comments below. Have you ever been there before? So you know at Olive Garden, when you open the menu, right? A fettuccine alfredo.
Question, are y'all down to listen to her whole story of her just talking about Olive Garden and stuff? I just want to make sure. It's long. All right. If y'all tell me no, I will fast forward a little bit.
Let's say is $11.99, okay? So everything in Times Square Olive Garden was double. So a fettuccine alfredo would be $22.99, right? Chicken alfredo was like $23.99. A steak was like $40, right? So if somebody went into Olive Garden, 2 people, their bill could easily be $100, and you would get an automatic 18% gratuity on that check. So I was making a decent amount of money on there. Plus, we were a little spoiled, just side note. Like, if we didn't get double tipped on top of the automatic gratuity, we were pissed. Like, that's how it went over there. Where are my waitresses at? You know the life, right? So I was making decent money over there, not as much as I'm making today, but decent money for the life I was living back then. But you know, all my money went to alcohol and going out partying and buying everybody shots and drinks and all these things. I was literally living the typical drunk waitress life. Like, that's what I was living. And I was even behind on my rent over there. I had to have my parents pay for my rent all the time because I put my addiction over my responsibilities, you know? And it was sad. It was terrible. Like, looking back on that today, I'm like, why would I even do this, right? But then I got the job at Bubba Gump Shrimp, and their bills were much smaller. There was not automatic gratuity on the check, okay? And what happens in New York City is a lot of people don't realize that they even need to tip. So I would get gypped on the bill, like almost really like 90% of the time. I would go in there and work an 8-hour shift and make like $30. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. I don't know. Like, shout out to all the people and the friends that I made over at Bubba's, you know, but like, I don't know how you guys even lived off that, because it was horrible. It was terrible. So I had to downgrade from a nice apartment in Park Slope, Brooklyn, to a disgusting cockroach infested apartment that cost me $500 a month in Regal Park, Queens. And I just didn't, it was just terrible. Like, I was drowning in this alcohol. You could just see it pouring off my face. I just looked sick. You ever get that feeling where you just drink so much and you just look like a sick?
I'm feeling pretty sick right now watching her talk, to be honest.
What? I don't understand. Why is she saying? Do you ever get that feeling like you drink too much?
What? Like a what? A hangover? Or What? And this is what I loved what Dre said, because he's talked about it being super embellished, right? It's completely fabricated. Like parts of this is true, and then the other parts are blown up, I think, in my opinion, to be a lot bigger than they actually are. Now, of course, she struggled with alcoholism and addiction of alcohol, but there are parts of this story that I just don't think are being spoken truthfully.
Agreed.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, just looking through the comments.
I know, same.
We just love the commentary, so however we get commentary is great. Play videos, don't play videos. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, no.
That's so nice.
Okay. Are you ready?
Person, and then you're living now in a cockroach infested home, and like I didn't even want to live there. So like for the weeks I would actually sleep on my friend's couch in Manhattan and not even pay him anything because I never wanted to even go to that disgusting rat hole, right? So what happened is I ended up getting fired from Bubba Gump, or no, actually, I'm sorry, side note, hold on. I quit that job because I wasn't making any money, but I was drunk when I quit the job. You know, when you have a lot of balls, when you're drunk and you're like, fuck this, like, I don't need this in my life. That's how I was. So one day I just walked in there and I was like, you're gonna give me that section, I'm out, peace, you'll never see me again. That's basically how it went, right? And so then I was jobless again, and I couldn't afford that rent. So I was behind on that rent for a couple months. And one day I just called my mom because I was like, I just can't. Like, I was waking up to grape Bud Light margaritas. I could not go to sleep at night unless my refrigerator was stocked with at least 3 or 4 Bud Light margaritas to get me through the day, and I would do that on repeat every single night. And then when I would leave the house, I would go drink more Bud Light margaritas and stop at a bar and go take shots. I was intoxicated all day, every day, right? So things just got to a point where they were just really, really bad for me. And I called my mom one night and I was just like, Mom, I need to get out of here. And I was crying and everything. And I was like, I need to get out of here. Like, please pick me up from the bus stop and I need to get checked into a hospital right now. I was like, I need help. And it was like the first time that I actually was like, I need help. And I met her at the bus. She picked me up, and later on that evening, I went to the hospital, like a regular hospital, and they kept me there for 3 days for a detox. And after the 3 days, they were supposed to find me a rehab facility to go to so I can check in there for probably like 6 months or something like that. But I didn't have insurance at the time, so they couldn't find a rehab facility that would take me because I didn't have any insurance. So what happened is I had to go back living that way. I went back to New York. I found another job over there. I actually found a job at Miller's Ale House, which was like right around the corner from the roach-infested apartment. And I was drunk every single time I went to work there. And I just didn't really, I didn't vibe with the people there. And I didn't move to New York to live in Queens and work in Queens. Like, originally I moved to New York to live in my nice apartment in Park Slope, Brooklyn, and work in Times Square, Olive Garden, make money. And even I was trying to do real estate back then also, but I never took real estate seriously. I always went to those classes drunk, so I never understood what was going on in those classes. So it was like just like a very much downward spiral for me. And then I would just get so drunk and just call people and just cry like all the time. And I remember one time I was like, that's enough, I'm done, I just can't, I have to leave. So one day, my friend and her boyfriend at the time came and they helped me take all my stuff out of that apartment, and I moved back in with my parents' house. And after I moved back in with my parents' house, I stayed there for about 2.5 years until I just recently moved out. Is this making sense to you guys? If it is, drop a sense in the comments below.
0 cents.
Is she even breathing?
She breathing?
Inquiry minds want to know. I haven't seen her take a breath.
How many times did she say intoxicated?
That was so funny that you said that. It's true. Like, I'm like trying to keep up, but it's so much. And I think this is part of it too, right? They throw a bunch at you, right? They overwhelm you. Like, right?
I feel like I'm getting whiplash from her story.
Yeah, I'm lost for sure. Hi, Julio. Yeah. I feel like we went on a wild roller coaster with this story. It's not even over yet, y'all. This is what I was talking about.
I feel like
It's
this is Mr. Toad's Wild Ride from Disneyland.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, feels like it. You want to be in the video? Okay. Riley, my husband, he says hi.
Hi, Riley.
Anyway, okay, let's keep going. I just needed a moment, you know?
Seriously.
Rest in peace, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
Hey Marissa, hey Joanne and Janice and Joelle. And if you guys are brand spanking new to the Amanda Show, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. I like to keep it as real and as raw as possible as I can because I don't want to portray this picture where my life is perfect because it's never been perfect. I worked very hard for the life that I live today and I basically earned this life, right? So, but I'm here to show you that you don't have to give up on yourself. There's always a silver line after the show. Like there's always another chapter in your life book, okay? Take another sip of my water. So I moved back with my mom and I didn't have a job and I was like, what am I gonna do? You know, I can't find, I was borrowing money from people, my parents, like it was nobody's business, right? Because I had no money saved in the bank. I had literally $0 in my bank account. And what happened was I was actually on the phone with my friend that I used to sleep on his couch, and he was like, why don't you call your local Olive Garden, the one that I originally worked at, and see if maybe you can get your job back. So that's what I did. Oh, first, before that, I actually worked at another restaurant called Bar Louie, which was a huge mistake by the name of the restaurant called Bar Louie. Everybody was on drugs. Everybody was like litty titty like all day. So like I was intoxicated there and I got fired from there because I cursed off my manager after a party or something like that. Anyway.
I'm sorry. It just sounds like she might be a little bit of a shitty person too. I mean, I'm sure alcohol does make you a certain way, yeah. Yeah, but also, maybe it just might be a little bit of a poopy person. Also, I love what the eclectic memo said. Is this just a way for her to say no excuses?
Yeah. If I can get through all of this, you can join my business and be successful. You have no excuse.
Yes. You have no excuse. I feel that. I saw that and I said, absolutely.
Also,
I feel like that.
Did she just, I'm going to say this, I hope this doesn't offend anybody, but did she just say titty on a business live?
She said titty.
I don't understand.
Yeah, someone said maybe she should have gone in a different employment where alcohol is number. Yeah, I mean, I think that's actually a very smart thing. Like, really, Riley said he was just thinking that.
I was like, I'm gonna go work at a bar across the street. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. At what point was it a bad idea for you to get a job here? Oh, I don't know. When it starts with the word bar and you're an alcoholic, probably not a wise choice.
Yeah. How many people are you cursing out in New York City? Yeah, it sounds like a lot.
I don't know if she was a good recruiter or not, Andrea. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. All right, let's listen and see what else she has to say.
I almost forgot to tell you that part. But then after that was when I lost my job again, and then he told me to call the local Olive Garden, and I went over there, and my manager over there actually gave me my job back with open arms because she knew I was a good worker. I always had good work ethic. Like, do you guys have good work ethic? Drop a yes in the comments below. I always like showed up for my jobs, you know, I was always like on time, whatever the case was, and I was a trainer at the Olive Garden, and I had a very good reputation at Olive Garden, and when I first worked there, I never drank on the job. I only started drinking on jobs when I moved to New York to the Olive Garden in Times Square. And then what happened was I say that I didn't drink there, but I kind of did. I would definitely chug a Bud Light margarita on the way to that job. I would take a cab because I don't have a license to this day. So I would take a cab to work and I would stop at the corner store and grab a Bud Light margarita or two and 2 shots, and I would chug the whole entire Bud Light margarita on the 5-minute ride from the liquor store to my job, and then I would smoke a cigarette outside and then walk into my job with a little buzz on. But I didn't drink at the job there, if that makes sense, like I did everywhere else. Hey, Cindy, thanks so much for popping in. Hey, Anna, thanks so much for popping in today. So
those are probably her team members that are popping in. Just saying.
What happened was I was good there. I actually got my, when I trained, because I trained there, I didn't drink when I trained, but like, it was like I drank, but not as much as I was at the other restaurants, because I kind of had respect for Olive Garden.
So she like respected the job. She didn't drink as much. She just said that. But she blamed everything else on the drinking, especially when she cussed out people. I mean, I completely understand that alcohol does not help you make the wisest decisions. But when you say, like, I had respect for the job, so I didn't drink as much, maybe that's why you had a better experience there.
Also, you notice how sometimes when people say, is it echoing for you guys too? No? Okay. You ever notice how when somebody is saying something uncomfortable about how they feel, sometimes people will put like LOL at the end of it? You know what I'm talking about? Okay. I feel like this response that we're getting, she's telling us, I had respect and this and that for Olive Garden or whatnot. And then the laugh at the end is almost like trying to make light of the situation. But I almost wonder if her saying that is like, I have to say that. And how she really feels is maybe she doesn't have any respect for them and she just knew that they were going to take her back.
So some people are hearing an echo. First off, let us know yes. Good. Congratulations on getting sober. I think that is a big deal. So well done. And okay, echo. I guess I'll stop putting myself on mute. I put myself on mute. I wonder if that brings an echo. Love the screen capture. Okay, we'll keep going and let me know if it's worse or better. You want to keep going, Erin?
I always have a place in my heart for my Olive Garden crew. When you're here, your family, So where am I in my story? So a couple months went in and I started there again. I started training, I started serving tables, and then what happened was I actually went to the beach, because y'all know I love the beach. Where are my beach lovers at? And I got a really bad pain in my left ankle. All right. And when I got this pain in my left ankle, I didn't really think anything of it. I just thought it was something that was going to go away. And it did go away after like 3 days, but then it came back and I was like, what the heck is going on? So I went to the doctor and I got x-rays, and the doctor said that my left ankle was actually sprained. So what happened after that is I couldn't go back to work. Again, jobless, right? How many of you guys ever been jobless before? And I just kind of soaked it all up again.
How many of you like the beach? Drop me a beach emoji below. How many of you have ever been jobless? Drop me a red X below. Like the begging for interaction for the algorithm is absolutely crazy to me.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Just went back to feeling sorry for myself and, just kind of, I like just chilled on the couch and outside and just kind of drowned back in some pity. Like, okay, I don't know when my ankle's going to get better. They told me it was going to get better after 3 months, but it never ended up getting better. It just ended up getting worse. It got worse. I had to get another doctor, get a second opinion. I was in like a brace for like 5 months. And then it was longer than 5 months. It was like almost a year I was in a brace, right? And I was jobless and I was on disability. This is my point, is I was on disability, but disability, like when I filled out the disability form, it took, it was like 8 weeks before I even got approved or an answer for it. And then when I got approved and got an answer for it, they told me that I didn't fill out a paper right, so I had to wait another 8 weeks, right, to even get anything. And then when I got something, it was a lot less than what I thought.
Okay, I need you guys to pay attention to this because I don't know if she says it in this live, and I don't want to spoil it. However, this statement where she said, I forgot to fill out a paper, I forgot to do this, I forgot to do that, or I didn't do that, or whatever, her playing the victim is definitely a pattern that we see on other lives. I don't know if she says it on here. Do you know what I'm talking about, JJ? Where she's talking about trying to go get her license.
Oh, you told me.
Yeah, I'll spoiler. She does try to go get her license, and they basically tell her that she didn't complete the alcohol counseling or something like that. And so she's like, I didn't fill out this paper, but I've been clean. And she gives all these excuses. So she's saying that she can't get her license because she didn't do something that was court mandated, but basically is playing it off like, I didn't fill out this paper. She's trying to downplay, you know what I'm saying? So she just did it here. Oh, well, I didn't get the disability because I didn't fill out this paper. Well, were you told to fill out the paper? Were you told all of this stuff? You probably were. Maybe she was under the influence at the time. I understand that, and have empathy in that situation. However, the downplaying of all of this makes me feel like, and this is again just my opinion, that she's not really taking ownership of her part in all of this. If you're really battling with your addiction, you're going to probably, while you're under the influence, you're going to miss bits and pieces of this stuff. But somebody that's really worked on their sobriety, I feel like would say, well, I screwed that up because I was under the influence and I didn't fill out a piece of paper, or I was supposed to go to alcohol counseling or go to AA meetings and get a sponsor or go through a rehab program, and I chose not to do it. But that ownership isn't here. So I just feel like in all of this was just an opportunity for her to make money, just like Bar Louie, just like Olive Garden, and anywhere else she worked that they would take her. That's what this seems like to me.
Yeah. Yeah. And, oh gosh, what was I going to say? I hope it doesn't leave my brain. Anyway, I love my brain. So if I think of it, we'll come back to it. Are you ready?
I was even going to get. It was like $300 a week. Like, how can you even live off that? How you can't even wipe your ass with that, right? So I was like, obviously taking that money and supporting my habit at the time, and just getting more liquor and just fueling my body with terrible food and terrible substance and all these things. And then a couple months later is when I came across the keto diet. And I was like, wow, like this diet actually seems like something I can actually do. High fat, low carb, moderate protein.
Okay, I'm sorry. Somebody that is really struggling with addiction, correct me if I'm wrong, is probably not going to be looking for a new diet. She was looking for a job.
Yeah. Yeah. Someone said $300 a week. Angela's $300 a week while living with her parents. That's a pretty good amount of money. $300 a week. Don't have to pay for rent, utilities.
She doesn't have a car.
No car. That's just yours to use however.
Right. I don't know. Crazy.
I love cheese, I love meat, so it kind of sounded like it would fit in my lifestyle. How many of you guys are on keto? Drop keto in the comments below. Hey Terry, hey Dave, thanks so much for popping in today. I'm going to take another sip of my water.
While she's taking a sip of that water, she's having people drop keto because then she can go back and message those people that identify as being keto, and she can pitch ketones or the business opportunity to them. That's exactly it. I don't think she was, Andrea. I don't think. Yeah.
And what happened is I came across keto, and then I was on the keto diet for about 4 weeks. And then what happened, my birthday came up. August 29th. I'll never forget my birthday. I literally partied like it was 1999, okay? I went to Atlantic City, New Jersey, and I just partied all night, all day. What's keto? I was not on a diet. And then when I came back, I put myself in almost a shock because I decided that I was going to go back on the keto diet. And when you're not on the keto diet and you go back on the keto diet, or if you don't have ketones that keep you in ketosis and you go back on the keto diet, then you're going to get the keto flu. That's why I almost put myself in a shock, because I just went from off the diet to on the diet in like, less than 24 hours. Has anybody ever had the keto flu before?
Can you get a shock that fast?
First of all, the keto flu is from an electrolyte imbalance. That's what causes the keto flu. You take electrolytes, you ingest some salt, it's from an electrolyte imbalance, not from going off of the keto diet and getting back on. Will you feel sick? Yeah, your digestive system is probably going to go, and revolt, because all of a sudden you're going back to low carb. Your energy levels are going to drop because your body has to get rid of all of the glycogen that is stored in the body. I could speak science to you guys all day long. I really could.
Science to us.
I know you love it, right? But like your body takes in this glucose, it stores it as glycogen. And as your body needs it, it breaks down the glycogen to produce glucose to fuel the body. And so when you go keto, you're depleting the stores of glycogen and glucose within the body. So your body goes, oh my God, we got to make some fuel here. So let's go with the fat that's in the body. And it creates ketones from the breakdown of the fat, right? So when you are messing with that and going from one extreme to the other, your digestive system is crazy. Your energy is going to be crazy, because you're constantly having to reroute your energy source, essentially.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And you know what was funny when Melissa pointed this out? But you couldn't walk because your ankle? But she's going out and partying?
Yeah.
And then also Amanda P., as a recovering alcoholic, she sounds less like an addict in recovery and more like someone who just replaced one addiction with a different one. Yeah. Amanda, I would agree. I would agree. All right, let's keep going.
So then I came across a girl on social media who was doing these live keto cooking shows, and she had a similar story to mine, and she was showing off these little fancy packets over here, that I drink every single day. And she was like, they really helped me. And her story was similar to mine with the addiction aspect to it. So I really related with her, like right off the bat. And I was like, I really want to try this, but I don't know how I'm going to be able to try it because I don't have any money, right? So she just kept saying like better mood, better energy, better focus, better fat loss, all of the betters. And I was like, I need to have this. So I just didn't want to borrow money from anybody anymore. So I had to figure out a way to, where are my hustlers at? You just always figure out a way to make it work, right? So my grandmother passed away from dementia. And in my group, the keto community that a lot of you are probably in, if you're not in it and you want to be in it, drop the word group in the comments below. There is a video in there that talks about dementia and the memory and the brain. And when I came across that video, I was like, I have to show my mom. I have to show my mom because it runs in the family, right? And when I showed her that video, she was like, okay, like this, let's try it, right? So she ended up letting me borrow the money. Like at that time, I was borrowing money that I knew I wasn't going to be able to pay back, right? And I ended up grabbing a 10-day experience, and it came in the mail, and I was so happy because I was like, if this works, I'm going to literally change everything in my life. I went into it like I was going to change everything in my life because I was literally dying and screaming and searching for a change. And I was like, if this stuff really does.
Ma'am, if you're looking for a change, go to treatment.
We're getting to the part that is going to piss me off.
Yay.
Does what it says it's gonna do, then I'm going to be fucking rich. Okay, like if we're really gonna be friends and you're really gonna.
And there it is. Remember earlier when I said she was looking for a way to make money? It had nothing to do with the keto diet. She was looking for a way to make money. She literally just said it. Did you guys notice how her energy changed in this? It was like she got hyped because she probably is getting people that are commenting group. that are commenting keto. She probably sees some leads on there. She's getting excited because she thinks that she's going to make money and people are getting it. She just showed us her true intentions.
I'm looking up. Andrea asked what her caption was to this live, and I think that's a good question. So I'm looking it up. Let's see.
I definitely think this is a live that needs to be reported.
Let's see. The caption was my story, and it said, I had no other choice. That's it.
Exactly.
I had no other choice. And you know what's funny, now that you mentioned that, I'm thinking she didn't care if this was a scam or not.
She just knew that she could make money.
She just knew that she could make money. That was her goal.
And isn't it when you have somebody that is battling with addiction, active addiction, correct me if what I'm saying is not the correct terminology, you guys, but when you have somebody that's battling with active addiction, they're not thinking properly. And just like she said earlier, where are my hustlers at? Well, from what I know, when you're in that state, when your brain chemistry is different because you're deep in the addiction, and when you're thinking about how to make money, you're not thinking in a necessarily rational state. So even if she had an inkling that this was, a scam, she still knew that she could make money. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you get what I'm trying to? You guys get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
quick cash.
Quick cash, yeah.
You smell what I'm stepping?
Smelling what you're stepping.
Oh, crazy.
Ooh. This is good. I didn't want to borrow money anymore. Equals everyone knows I'm an addict and I burned all my bridges, so I emotionally manipulated my grieving mother into supporting my new habits.
Amanda P, you're the MVP.
Wow. That was a good
And
definition.
Hunter says it's completely different neurons.
When it comes to the depressants and stimulants. Which one? Also, you can't replace a stimulant in the lieu of depressant. It's completely different neurons.
I love this science talk we're having tonight.
I love this. I know. Brain stuff.
Okay. I love it.
Okay. Oh, okay. Also, but Melissa said, a very smart person once said to me, you can always come up with at least 5 options. And that changed my life. That's a cool way to look at stuff.
Yeah. I love that.
I agree, Dre. Amanda is the MVP. All right. Let's keep going.
Work with me and all the things, like, then you have to know that I'm on a mission here to save lives, because I know what this product has done for me and other people, and I know what it could do for you, not only with the better mood, the better energy, the better focus, but also with your financial situation if you're struggling financially. Like, I get this all the time. Like, I can't do this because I'm getting surgery. I can't do this because I'm on disability. I can't.
First of all, Amanda, why are you making your voice like that when people are telling you legitimate reason? You're disgusting. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it. You're going to mock people that don't want to join you?
First off, if someone's getting surgery, maybe they're having surgery for a fucking reason.
Right.
Right? Like, maybe they are really ill. Maybe they have a tumor. I mean, as someone who's learned so much about tumors and pathology recently, I'm like, there are so many things that could put them into the position. Maybe the thing on the front of their mind isn't ketones. She's now Clay McClinkins. Yeah. Maybe they are super ill. Like, I had gallbladder surgery when I was young. I was so ill, I couldn't even imagine drinking ketones. I couldn't eat. I couldn't drink. Like, I couldn't do anything. Because my gallbladder was like ruined. It was just not working. And she's sitting here laughing, making fun of them.
I think we're just seeing true intentions. You know, she talked about making money, and I think that what this is, and it's funny too, because I would have watched this when I was a part of the MLM, and I would have been like, wow, this was such a great live. I loved hearing your story. But now that I have stepped back, I'm looking at this and I can see the manipulation in all of it. You're mocking people because for whatever reason they can't join you.
Yeah. Because she didn't have an excuse. You don't have an excuse. She was an alcoholic. Some people are fighting for their lives, literally hanging on by a thread. And you're going to laugh at that and make fun of them and act as though joining the business is going to save them?
When was this live done? Do you have the
recent?
Was it recently?
I think it was actually in August.
In August? Well, still during COVID.
Yeah. I think it sorry. It doesn't say. I know, it's so loud. Honestly, I do not know. But I think she mentioned something about COVID in here, and she mentioned something about summer. I don't know. I think it's August, but I can't be.
Recently.
Be sure. Within the last year-ish.
Yeah, just curious.
That's just so awful. That's just so sickening to think about what she's doing right here. Listen to this.
Do this? Are you kidding me? That's the reason why I did it. And that's the reason why you need to do it, to get yourself out and also to keep yourself a little busy, right? Like, don't you want something else to do besides what you're doing right now? Like, are you really happy in the place that you're living and that you are at right now?
How are ketones, how is Prove It going to make me happier when I am at the end stages of cancer, or I am having brain surgery, or I am at the end stages of liver disease? How is this going to help me? It's not. This is so frustrating to me. Sorry if I'm getting intense, but I'm mad.
I like when you get intense because it's truthful.
I'm just so... I could just go through the screen right now. You know what I'm saying?
For real. I got you. Pretty sure joining an MLM is not one of the 12 steps. Well, Amanda wouldn't know because she didn't do a 12-step program.
Yeah, she didn't do AA. So she didn't even try it. From what I know, she didn't do AA. She didn't go to any kind of treatment center. She just did a 3-day detox.
Mm-hmm.
And then she said joining the MLM was what saved her. No, it's moving on to your next addiction, which so many have said.
Yeah.
Okay.
The next scam.
Yeah.
Right? I literally, when I really got serious and I really went in full force with this, guys, I built a multi-million-dollar organization in my bedroom at my parents' house because I wanted to get out of there. Not because I don't like my parents, not because I hate my parents.
Let's remember that multi-million-dollar organization does not mean she's a millionaire. Jessie Lee does not have a millionaire on her team. Let's keep that in mind.
I needed my own place. I needed to get on my own. I needed to put one foot forward and stop relying on the government and disability and everybody else to take care of my problems. It was time for me to step up my game and pour gas on this opportunity and really change everything for me, not just...
So now anyone who uses government for help or anything like that, now it's an excuse, or now it's whatever she said. Like, she's just using it. She needs to stop and whatever. I can't even remember what she said.
She's shaming them.
Yeah. See, this is what I was telling you, Erin. I sat here for 50 minutes and I listened to her talk, and then I said, Erin, I gave her 2 warning messages, everyone. I said, Erin, I'm going to let you know right now.
I kept them. They're hilarious, actually.
You gonna play it? You gonna play it? With 2 warning messages? Can you?
I'll have to go back because it was hilarious. She was like, I'm gonna send you a message because she was afraid that I was in the car with the kids and my Bluetooth was connected. So she was like, I'm just warning you right now. I was at the gym and had my headphones.
Don't let Gav hear me. Don't let Gav hear me.
It was awesome.
I was just like, I was so upset after this. I just remember being so upset. It makes me feel so much better to watch it with everyone and talk to everyone about it. Sis, we could all make money from our bedroom without scamming people you love. Yeah, absolutely. Amen.
I don't think the people that she's scamming she loves.
No.
I think
She really
they're just they're an opportunity for her to make more money. I'm not saying that she hasn't developed relationships within the MLM. I'm sure she has, but the people that join, I don't think she. Yeah, yeah.
Honest to God, I think they're all transactional for her.
Yeah.
I think they're all transactional.
She's still in that mindset. She's still in that, it seems like, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Let's keep her going.
Just an 85-pound fat loss, right? So this community really did give me everything that I needed in my life to help me believe in myself that I could actually change the way I was living. And like I always say, you could be the Pope and tell me to change something, and I was not listening to you. But at the back, I was always searching for some sort of support, some sort of help, but I never wanted the help that like the court was offering to me. Like I never wanted AA help. I never wanted really rehab help. And back to my story before, if you're still on from the beginning, drop beginning in the comments below. I am forever blessed and grateful that there was no spot for me at the rehab facility, because I truly believe that everything happens for a reason. And I truly believe that I was not meant to go there. I was meant to land on this opportunity and this community that was really going to pour into my mind and help me become a better person, not just, you know, like make me brainwashed into like thinking that all I was this bad person with an alcohol addiction, right? Because that's
because rehab hasn't saved many people before.
Is she saying that rehab brainwashes people to make them think that they are horrible people? Did I just hear that?
Yes. Erin, this is where I was starting to get, you know, right? This is where you start cringing. I mean, it starts to hurt.
Yeah,
she literally says if you went to rehab, like she says, they brainwash you. What? What?
I don't think that's correct, Amanda Hodgemahalis. I don't think that is correct. I don't think that that's what happens.
At this point, she's just trying to pull, in my opinion, she's trying to pull people away from rehab and push them towards prove it if she can. Like,
that
no,
is so dangerous.
It absolutely is. And, you know, I don't want to say that she doesn't believe what she's saying about rehab, but I want to say that she doesn't believe that what she's saying about rehab, like, it could have also helped her too. And I feel like she maybe knows that, but she probably has some cognitive dissonance with it.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many different types of treatment programs.
Mm-hmm.
They're not all the same.
Options. Yeah, there's so many options because people will take things differently. People do better with certain things.
Yeah.
At least she admitted she was brainwashed. Jay always says she wants to wash people's brains.
That's true. She has said that so many times. Listen, you need to stay away from my brain hashtag. But you know where I live in case you want to come through.
Yeah, come through.
Kind of what that feels like to me. If AA and rehab works for you, please, more power to you. Like, I love you, I appreciate you. What works for you, but sometimes what works for me and what works for you doesn't always work for the other person, right? So
but let's not forget though, it brainwashes you, everyone.
What she just said makes no sense.
Why would she say that and then go, oh no, but if it works for you, it works for you?
I would love to see her go to some kind of program, go to AA meetings, get a sponsor. I would love to see her say, you know what? I wonder, I don't know this part of her story, but I wonder if she's ever even walked into an AA meeting. I wonder if she's ever had a sponsor. I wonder if she has ever walked into some kind of a treatment facility. I mean, I think that anybody that has something that they're trying to work through and has an opportunity to go through some type of program that might help them work through it, anxiety, depression, just like stuff people battle with. I think most people would say, I've never tried that. That might work for me. But to hear somebody that has battled addiction or is battling addiction, because I don't know what her daily life is like, to say, well, AA works for you. My question is, but Amanda, have you ever tried it? Have you ever gone to these things, these meetings? Because it doesn't sound like she has. So how do you know unless you've gone?
Yeah. It's
misinformation for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I truly believe that this community came into my life for a reason and to really save me from myself, right? So it's like, stop. My advice to you, and here's where I'm going to kind of like go with this conversation. And if you guys want to share this video out, go ahead and share this video out, because I'm here to help you, okay? I'm here to help you see the bigger picture, okay? To make your eyes a little wider, to help you see a little further, to make you understand that you're worth more than the life that you're living right now. If you're screaming for help, then you have to really hear me out. Like, stop being focused on the million reasons on why you can't, and start focusing on the million reasons why you can. Because start focusing on the million reasons why you. And you are the only thing that is holding you back. You can't blame, shame, justify other people for what is happening in your life. You wake up every single day with...
Amanda, can I call you Amanda? Your entire life here, ma'am, has been blaming, shaming, and justifying your actions and the people that choose to not join you. What is you doing, baby? What is you doing?
Oh, so much bullshit everywhere. It just smells so bad. It's so smelly.
Like it.
All right. Let's keep going.
The same 2 feet. You wake up every single day and get out of that same bed and live the same life on repeat every single day. Some people are so consistent with being consistent in the wrong things that they're not happy with, when sometimes maybe you need to take a little step back and start being more consistent in things that you actually like and things that you want to do. Like, how many of you guys really want to change your physical transformation, but you're always like, something always has to get in the way? Well, stop blaming the something that always gets in the way. You would be consistent every single day eating a ton of carbs and a ton of garbage. So start getting consistent in being keto or low carb, right? Start being consistent in things that actually bring value to your life, right? So stop. Like, there's a lot of people out there also who, have you guys noticed this at all? Or am I like the only person that might realize something like this? A lot of people keep blaming 2020. They keep saying 2020 is the worst year yet because of Corona. How many of you guys have heard this before? I'll wait.
Amanda, while you're drinking, you go ahead and wait, because it has been a really hard year, 2 years for many people, especially people that have lost people to COVID. So while you're minimizing this and making it seem like it's no big deal, and, I don't want to hear your excuses that 2020 has been a hard year, that COVID has negatively impacted you. Oh God, I can't.
I'm going to put into perspective
Please.
with 2020 being a hard year. Also, trigger warning, unaliving. Okay. I'm just going to talk openly about my experience for a second. I did try to commit schmooze on myself in 2020. So before you go and say, don't give me an excuse about 2020 being a hard year. Learn some empathy and respect for other people and the fact that you don't know what the hell is going on in their life. This is absolutely disgusting. There was more suicide in 2020 than there has been in a long time.
I'm glad you're still here, friend.
Yeah,
I tell you that all the time, but I'm glad you're still here.
I love you. I'm glad I'm still here too.
Love you too.
Okay, let's keep going.
Hello, Vicky. Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It said, "Are you sure you want to block?" And I was like, "No, I don't want to block her." Usually there's a hand wave there where I can wave, so I was about ready to wave at people. But what you need to do is start saying that this is actually going to be the best year because of Corona. Guys, when Corona first hit, I didn't think it was real. All right? I remember I was in San Diego and I was like, this isn't gonna last long. How many of you guys were like that? Like dropping me in the comments. I did not think it was gonna go into like this whole entire long escalated thing. I just didn't, right? And I kind of believed that it was gonna end sooner than later. And here we are today and we're still living with it, right? But instead of myself saying that this is gonna be the worst year ever, I took it as an opportunity to grow. I took it as an opportunity to get better. I took it as an opportunity like, okay, now I can't, because I was, I work from home. So I took it as an opportunity to be like, okay, well now I'm not going to be going out places. I'm not going to be doing things. How can I give more? How can I pour in more? How can I show up more, right? How can I be more for other people? Because I know that if I really want to be successful, then I have to pour in. I have to be there. I have to show up. I have to be consistent, right? Consistency is super important in the life of success. Trust me on that. Like, really. So,
first off, thank you, everyone, for all the love. Also, I just find the way, the way they define success. Success isn't making money in your MLM. They define it that way. I think success sometimes is just getting out of bed on hard days.
Taking a shower.
Or doing the dishes. Like when you're having a really hard depressive episode and maybe you struggle with depression, doing your dishes is a big deal. Or maybe it's saving enough money to buy the car that you wanted, or getting the job that you wanted, or running a mile. Running the whole mile without stopping. Like, success is so many different things. And the fact that they only allow it to be one thing shows the manipulation. It shows the brainwashing. Success is only, I'm making money in my MLM. I'm ranking up.
Yep.
To them.
You know what? And for me, just reading this comment, you took it as an opportunity to take advantage of people that were out of work because of COVID. That was a major red flag for me last year. And I was already kind of questioning. I already had some thoughts and feelings about the team and Jesse Lee, however, when they came out with the $1 Keto Club that they're still running, that was supposed to be temporary, that they ran all last year, all this year.
Why they're still doing it?
Oh, because they have to recruit. But when they started to push that, the $1 Keto Club, which basically you join for $1 instead of the $39 promoter fee to get going in the business, you don't get any, like, you still have to buy products and stuff, by the way. They don't mention that. And they push the big kit, which is $900. So here you have people that are being pushed to talk about this dollar opportunity, people that are looking for work, looking how to make money from home because everybody was quarantined. Now you're pitching this $1 thing. And then it's like, oh, but then you're going to have to buy products. So you either want to do like a 10-day challenge, or you want to get a box of ketones so you can share your experience. You can tell your sob story. And it was all victimizing people. And when I started to see that last year, when all of this hit, none of us knew how long this thing was going to last. We didn't know a lot of information. We were just trying to do the best that we could. And that goes for everybody, in my opinion. But for them to like double down on trying to recruit, hey, we're providing an opportunity for people. I didn't even know about income disclosures back then. I didn't know about any of that stuff. So a lot of us were thinking, oh my God, this is amazing. We're going to help people to, make some money. But then when you really look at stuff, and I started to look at my team, I started to go, but my team isn't making money. And now you want me to recruit people that are out of work. And in order for them to work, they have to spend money that they're not getting. Like, make it make sense to me. And for me, that was a big thing last year. Yeah. Almost 2 years ago. Weird. That made me question, what are we doing here? Like, this doesn't feel right. Then you had the like immune boosting products that they were telling us at the time to promote like an immune boosting product, but then we weren't allowed to. Then the FTC letters came, and it was just kind of
talk about.
Yeah.
The FTC even came out about it, about using COVID and what this person said, you know, the stimulus check. And like you mentioned, there was one thing that Arbonne had called immunity boost, which they had to rename because of that FTC letter.
Yep.
You know, I mean, just the manipulation tactics they use. Yeah, agreed. It disgusting. Also, for all of you saying it's a miracle to get out of bed, I'm proud of you for doing it, because I understand how difficult it can be sometimes just to get out of bed. And for you to get up and brush your teeth, fucking good for you. That is amazing.
Yep.
Require us to invest our time. Nobody should have to invest their money as well. Yeah. You should work to be paid.
Yeah.
Not work to pay to hopefully get paid later on.
Yep.
10 minutes till New Year's for Eastern Standard Time. Yay.
Yay. I have to highlight this.
Please.
Are there customers improve it, or is it all distributors? Just trying to wrap my mind around all this money boasting I see. Yeah. In my opinion, the promoters, are there customers? Yes. But the distributors are definitely customers because they have ghost accounts. And so when there's a new flavor or a new product that comes out, they go under the customer account, even though the money is coming from that distributor's bank account. They order under the customer account. So it looks like customers. Are there customers? Yes. But the majority of them, in my opinion, are the distributors that are ordering the new product, hoping to sell trials or just to drink for themselves. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah. All right. We'll try to pause at 11 and make sure. Well, it's 11 my time, 9 your time, Erin.
I know, it's weird.
Say Happy New Year's to those that have hit midnight. And for those across the sea, Happy New Year to y'all, because it is already your new year. It's not going to be the same without Betty White. I'm gonna say I've shed quite a few tears today.
Absolutely.
Yeah. R.I.P. Betty White. All right. Let's keep going.
So I did not ever say that Corona was going to be the worst year yet. How many of you guys said that 2020, how many of you can actually say that 2020 is your best year yet? I can.
Of course you can.
It's the best year of my life.
Pause.
She makes me want to swear, and I don't like, she makes me want to swear.
I've had to control myself, Erin, from swearing the majority of this time. Okay, I'm not going to pause. We're just going to keep going, and we're just going to push through that.
Okay, it's the best year of my life because I took all that negative garbage out of my life, and I'm surrounded and consumed with positive, like-minded individuals with the same exact goals that I have, okay? Not to brag.
And this just goes to show it doesn't matter what the hell is going on in the world. As long as their business is going well, they're totally fine.
Yep.
It didn't matter if there's a pandemic killing tons of people. Didn't matter. I've been swearing for you.
Appreciate you, Susie.
Thanks, because there's been many words I've wanted to say.
Oh God, it's so bad. It's so tone deaf. You know, there have been so many people that have lost their lives to COVID and been impacted by it. And when you're sitting here on a public platform and you're like, this is the best year ever. Oh man.
Absolutely horrifying.
I don't say this to brag. I say this so you can hear me here. This year, I moved to Boca Raton, Florida, which is one of the most wealthiest areas in Florida, 6 minutes away from the beach. Beautiful in-ground pool in the backyard, walk-in kitchen over here, open concept, 3 bedrooms, you know, furnished the entire house by myself.
And what? Who's enjoying it with you? What are you doing most of the time? Sitting in that office chair? Are you at the beach working from your phone? Yeah.
Literally living my dream life over here because I decided to say yes.
Also, I want to say, Dre, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry for anyone who lost anyone in 2020.
At the end of the day, she's in that place by herself.
Yeah.
And this is a theme that we're seeing in network marketing.
Yeah.
You know, they're flexing and look at the cars and look at the money and look at all this that I have and where I live and the traveling. You're still by yourself. While the rest of us have these lives with friends and family, you're by yourself.
Yeah.
That is not success. I don't care what anybody says.
I'm sitting in my 1-bedroom itty bitty apartment with my 3 dogs and my husband, and I've never been happier in my life. Never been happier.
Preach.
She can't say the same. She can't say the same.
Mm-hmm.
To this opportunity because I knew and I had belief and I knew that if other people can succeed doing this, then so can I in the beginning. And I took the corona as an excuse to be better. And the reason why I really moved out was because my dad was home, my mom was home, and again, I love my parents, right? They will always be my number one on my list. If you're watching this, I love you, you know that, right? But it was just too cluttered in the house. And to be able to have an opportunity to literally say, I'm gonna move to another state in my dream location. So, because nobody knows how long Corona is gonna last for. And if Corona is gonna last for 2 years, I wanna be somewhere where I wanna be. I wanna be somewhere where I enjoy being. That's gonna occupy the rest of my 2 years. Does that make sense to you guys? So I consider myself fortunate that I was able to do that, but I want this for all of you. And all you have to do is take 1 foot forward and drop the word opportunity or help in the comments below so I can help you. I want to be the one because I've done it. I know what I'm doing and I can teach you exactly how I did what I did, okay? Here's the thing. I could teach you how to do it. I could show you the systems, but I can't want it more than you want it, okay? I work every single day, okay? I put in lots of time, lots of hours, because I truly want this. I truly, truly, truly want this. I want to build a legacy in my life that's remembered not as a drunk mess express. I want to build a legacy where people can actually look at me
and think that you are a fucking scammer.
Love when you finish sentences.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite things to do.
I love it.
Ooh, the buzzwords. You're right, Erin. So many.
Yep.
So many.
Opportunity. Yeah. Legacy.
Chocolate opportunity, guys. A legacy of ketones.
Yeah.
What a legacy. Oh, I'm just going to pop this right up there and let it sit for a little bit.
Let it marinate.
We love marinating.
Say, she had a really bad past, but she really changed her life around. And now look at her. That's the type of legacy that I want to leave. I don't want to leave a legacy where in 2020 I just blew the shit and I just screw my entire life. What happens right now is going to determine the rest of your future, okay? There are legends that are made in times like we are living today. Albert Einstein, right? They literally you sit there and you just build a legacy.
There are legends that are living around this time. Is that what she just said? And then she said Albert Einstein. Sis, he died a long time ago. What are you talking about?
Good job, Amanda. Can I call you Amanda?
Can I call you Amanda? I think I need to make merch that says, can I call you a scammer?
I'll buy it.
I'm going to make it tomorrow. Tomorrow it's happening.
Do it.
You just literally build a legacy. You can either sit in sorrow and get nowhere or work and and stop watching Netflix and stop watching TV and stop watching everybody else's TikToks.
You're not the boss of me, Amanda. If I want to watch Netflix, I'm going to watch Netflix. Okay, thanks.
And pour into changing the rest of your.
If I want to watch 2 twin babies named Violet and Scout on TikTok,
Oh my God.
I will, Amanda. Don't tell me what to do.
I miss when she would hold both of the babies and mix their formula, but they're too big now.
It's so sad. It's okay.
Oh,
whatever.
New year, new scammer.
Here we are. A scamda.
I might have to order you a shirt if that's the design I come up with tomorrow, Charlene, or whoever comes up with the idea.
Suzanne.
I will
Susan.
send you a shirt.
Yes, you should, because that's good stuff.
I think it's great.
You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so big.
Hey, Happy New Year to the East Coasters.
Oh, Happy New Year to the East Coasters. Woo! Happy New Year.
We are going to do this. We're going to do this right now. Drop your favorite celebration emoji because it is 2022 on the East Coast.
That's mine. One of my favorite emojis is, I don't know. What do I use a lot?
Oh, I didn't know that. Just a little FYI, South Florida has the highest concentration of rehabs in the nation. She could find a rehab to fit her needs if she really wanted to, like an outpatient program or something like that. Yeah. That's well incredible. Done, I didn't know that.
Me neither. That's good to know, Stephanie. Thank you for sharing that.
Look at all these celebratory emojis. That is a big word. Celebratory?
Celebratory. Wow, good job, Erin.
Oh, thank you. I want to put that on a Scrabble board at some point. Celebratory. You know, can you imagine how many points that would be?
So many.
Right?
Well done. Happy New Year's, all of you. It's been 2022 for 14 hours in Australia, Hunter. We
love you, Hunter.
We do.
You already know that, though.
It'll be 2022 for me in 58 minutes. So hopefully we'll be done with this by then.
I love this, though. Seriously, if there
I'm having the best time.
I'm not somebody that likes to go out for New Year's, just like I talked about at the beginning, because Vegas is crazy. And I would much rather be home and not on the road with all the people that are drinking and making poor choices. Yeah. I'd rather drink at home in my pajamas, hang with my family, watch some movies. And so like this is fantastic because we just get to hang out and we're spreading awareness.
Yeah. Happy New Year. You guys are still stuck in 2021. Stop. I'm so jealous of everyone in 2022.
I know. I still have 3 hours before 2022.
You do.
Yeah.
You do. Oh, you do. All right. Happy New Year. Let's get this finished, hopefully.
Future, for sure. Right? Life isn't happening to you guys. It's happening for you. Nothing in your life, even your current life, your current situation.
I love when they quote Tony Robbins. I love that.
Situation, anything that's happening to you right now is not happening to you. It's happening for you. But if you don't see the bigger picture on why it's happening for you, then it might be happening to you. Right? But your past and what you're going through right now is a story that can inspire other people. Does that make sense to you guys? Drop a sense in the comments below, right? Your past and what you're going through right now is actually a gift. You can actually help people through your pain. Have you guys ever wanted to help people before? Because my mom always says it to me. She's like, you always wanted to help people when you were younger. Like I was always holding doors for like older people. And I always was just so kind. And I was always like a really good kid growing up. And I always really wanted to help people. So it's like I found my passion in life where I can help people change their finances and help them feel better, right? So it's like you want to use your story as a crutch and an open door to close this chapter and step foot in a new chapter of your life book. Does that make sense to you guys? Everything that you go through, you're opening a new door. You're stepping foot into a new chapter. But it's your decision what type of chapter is in the next chapter of your life book, right? I don't know about you, but my pain pushes me, because if I can help just one person on here today, everything is complete.
You mean if you can recruit one person? That's what she means.
If just one person chooses this community over rehab or some kind of treatment and they buy the big kit, then you know, I'm going to be so happy.
Amanda Hajimhalis. Ugh.
Like, if you're hearing me, I need you, if you're scared to drop whatever in the comments, get in my inbox, okay? Because your pain doesn't have to determine your future in a negative way. It can be a great blessing in your life and impact you in such a positive way, all right? And not for nothing, but I feel as if I wasn't sharing my story and my pain didn't push me, then I would be a little selfish, right? Like, I feel like I would be a little selfish if I wasn't sharing my story to help inspire others. Like, I will literally never stop telling my story. But it's up to you to start holding yourself to higher expectations, okay? What are your goals and what are your visions for yourself? What do you really have to do to win? Like, let me know in the comments, what do you want in life? Where do you...
I want MLMs to be obsolete.
I want bigger traps.
Oh, you want bigger traps? I don't think her and I want the same thing, though. I'm going to be really honest. I think she would be upset if I got what I wanted.
Yeah. Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Can we stop using pain and trauma as a selling point?
Ooh. Who said that? Oh, Jessica.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. It's good stuff, because that's what they do. That's what we were taught to do whenever we were coming up with our story. Use your pain and your trauma to sell and to get people to join. It's so disgusting.
Melissa, if you have questions, you should get in our inbox.
Oh, yeah. A lot of holes in my questions. Ask. What do I want right now? I want wine and cheese.
Yes. More tacos.
I've done a lot of crisis counseling for women who've been traumatized, and never once have I thought that I needed to tell my story to help them.
Ooh, God, that's good. And so true.
Because it's so selfish. Why would we? It's not about us. Yeah. So I love that. Okay.
Same.
Let's keep going.
You have. When you were a kid, what did you always dream of being? When I was a kid, I wanted to be a vet. I wanted to be a veterinarian. That's what I wanted to be when I was a kid, because I loved animals, right? I really loved, pets and dogs and all the animals, and I really wanted to be a veterinarian. But then you get older and you're like, okay, I don't really want to be a veterinarian anymore, right? I just want to help change people's lives through my story and my past. Like, what do you really have to do to win this life, right? And I believe that if you lock arms with me, I will teach you how to win that life. I want it. I'm here. But it's not about me anymore. It's about you and helping you get to where you want to be, okay? Like, it honestly is going to take something else. Guys, hear me out here, all right? It's going to take something else other than what you're doing right now to take you to that level that you've never been before. Does that make sense to you guys? By the way, I'm double fisting.
I just wanted to pause it right there. I thought it'd be funny.
Did she really say double fisting and she's talking about addiction?
Yes. Yeah, because she's so good at sensitivity.
Holy cow.
Water, and this is ketones. Have you guys never tried PTKs before? Drop never in the comments below.
Now she's selling.
I don't think you realize yet how much they can really change you. Like, how they can really change your life. And I'm excited to work with you. I'm excited to help you. I'm excited to help you get to places that you maybe want to be and you think you want to be, but you never thought you could get there. Like, I'm really excited to help you. Like, I can't wait to lock arms with you. So, hey, Liza, thanks so much for coming in. The comments, I'm on my iPad, so the comments are coming in a little crazy. If you guys are on the live right here, right now, you're going to see the red live box. Drop live in the comments below so I can say hello to you. And if you're catching me on the replay, give me a hashtag replay in the comments below. And it's like, if you think about it, okay, if you really started showing up for you, whose life?
She lost her place in her notes. You can see it.
Yep.
Also, I love this comment that Charlene left. It's so gross that she's posturing herself as some kind of a mentor. And I have lots of information as to what kind of a mentor she is.
Yeah.
So that will all be coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
Would you actually be changing around you? Like, do you like where you are right now? Do you like the person that you are right now? If you do, great.
Do
I'm not
you?
talking to you. I'm talking to the people who actually don't like where they are right now. Does that make sense?
You can not like where you are and also like who you are.
I want to know if she likes herself. That's what I want to know.
Yeah, deep down, you know, the true part of that. Yeah. She had notes, Andrea. Yeah, she's read off of them a couple times. Straight up.
The person who is out there on their couch, sad, hopeless, drunk, needs to lose 85 pounds, out of work on disability, needs some.
Hold on one second. If somebody is in their addiction, losing weight is not typically something they're looking for. Am I right?
No, they want to not be addicted anymore. They want to get out of what the addiction has on them, the hold that it has. Weight loss is not a goal.
So she's just identifying her target market, her perfect team member, somebody just like her battling with addiction, that she can be their sponsor, but not through a program.
She's pretty much acting like a sponsor.
Cool.
Something to do. Okay, the person who might not even be out of work on disability, but you're jobless right now because of the virus and you need a job, you need money, you need to work, like, you need to stop being lazy. Like, that's who I'm talking to right now. Can you be a better mom? Like, do you desire to be a better mom? Do you desire to be a better wife? Do you desire to be a better friend, sister, daughter? Like, are you really allowing life to pass you by right now?
Pause. Hunter, you are not being annoying. Keep talking.
We want your commentary. We want it.
We love your commentary, Hunter. Dude, you are never annoying. I love you.
And that goes for all of you.
Yes, please. Okay, I'll keep going.
Because if being a better mom, being a better wife, being a better daughter, being a better friend, a better spouse,
Sorry to keep pausing. I'm from Texas. I don't want her here. Florida can keep her.
Whatever it is important to you, then you need to change that. If it really mattered to you, you need to change that. Okay? It's like, it's kind of like, for me, I had no other choice. It was either like, I had to win the fight because I wasn't going to make it out alive. The way I was living before, I was not making it out alive. I probably, if I didn't take on this opportunity, I would be dead somewhere. I would be dead on the corner, drunk. My mom and my parents would have gotten a call a long time ago. But this opportunity truly changed me. Okay? And I believe that it can change you also if you're really seriously looking for it. Okay?
Anyone else not believe those tears?
Freaking. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. We'll just pass by that.
We'll continue.
Whew. Like, to me, this had to work. Like, I had no other choice but to make it work because I was so broke. Like, I get this from people all the time, not right now, and I'm like, well, you honestly need to have your experience more than you think, because it not only changed my physical transformation, but it helped my financial situation also. Like, your experience can really change everything for you, okay? I hope you hear how powerful this is. And it's like, the more that you say you can't, I'll never be like that, or it'll never work for me, that's what you're subconsciously making your mind believe. But if you wake up tomorrow and you're like, wow, you know what, that girl on that live last night, Amanda Hajima, what I think her name is, like, she was really speaking to my soul. Like, I really think I could do this.
My soul tells me to run the fuck away. I mean, she spoke to it, but probably not in the way that she wants to.
My soul is speaking to me in TikTok sounds where it's that song and then it goes dun 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 dun, dun. Run. That's what I'm hearing right now.
The TikTok sound. I feel
that's what I'm hearing.
Do you mean that one fake tear? True.
And you start telling yourself that you can do this, you will do this. It's not difficult, okay? I have the scripts, I have the systems, I have all the things. I could teach you how to post, I could teach you how to go live, I could teach you how to do TikToks, I could teach you how to do Instagrams.
They say they want you to be authentic, but they want you to use scripts for everything. Can't say that what I was going to say.
I found out something about the scripts today. Allegedly that they're using, and the new boards that they're using where the scripts are. And apparently, and I don't know, I'm still researching, but allegedly they can see how many times you've used the scripts. So like if somebody comes to one of the leaders and says, hey, I'm having a hard time getting customers or whatever, which is what's happening with a lot of them. That leader can go, okay, well, how many times have you used the scripts? And then there's certain people, I would imagine the lab people would have like admin rights to the boards, and they can go in and see how many times that person has used the scripts. So they can say, well, you haven't used them because, or you've only used them so many times, but you told me you've sent X number of messages, but you've only used them a couple times. Like, I don't understand. Are you really messaging these people? Yeah. So it's a way of controlling what they're doing. It's straight out of the Bite model.
Oh, God.
I can teach you how to tell your story. I can teach you how to talk to somebody in a conversation, okay? I can teach you all of the things. I have it, and I've done it, and I worked on it, and I do it every day. I can teach you exactly what I do. The only thing that you need to do is believe in yourself and drop yes in the comments below. I'm in.
The only thing you need to do is drop a blank in the comments below. I'm in. Believe in yourself as well. But drop I'm in the comments below.
Oh, and then go buy the kit. Go buy the big kit, because I only work with people that buy the big kit. That's what they say.
Oh, my God.
Let's go. But I want this. I need this. I hate what I'm doing right now, right? So it's like I was thinking about this. I was outside for a second because I love like sitting outside. Like, what would your kids say if they were grown up right now? Reading
this part is so disgusting. This part is so bad. Okay.
She needs to sit down. She doesn't even have kids. So shut up. In my opinion.
Book that you're creating for them right now. What would that look like? Like, if your kids were already, let's say, out of the house, 21, 22, and you were like, hey, read this book. It's about how I brought you up. It's about that year 2020 where we couldn't afford electric and we couldn't afford we couldn't afford groceries. I couldn't afford gas in the car. I couldn't afford to keep the water on. I couldn't afford. It's about that. Can you read this? Would you have your kid read that book? Like, some of you out there, I'm a little concerned for. Because I'm like, would you want them to read the story? And are you really comfortable with having them live the way that they're living right now?
Are you comfortable having people read your story about multi-level marketing and how you scammed many people? Are you comfortable with that? I sure as hell wouldn't be. Amanda, how'd you policy?
She doesn't have kids. Stop
She's
trying to act like you're a mom when you're not.
Emotional manipulation.
100%. And mom guilt is a real thing. Mom guilt is already hard enough to deal with, but then you have this garbage. And when I say garbage, let me be specific in what I'm saying. I'm not calling her garbage. What she's saying is garbage. It's manipulation and it's preying on moms. I know, Julie Joe. I know what you're doing. I'm with you on that. I just needed to clarify that. Oh God.
There's so much that could be said, but we're gonna let it marinate and let other people. I this part. This was at the very end. Remember when I was like, right when I got off, this is because we're at the very, very end of it. Right when I got off, I was like, Aaron! Hope no one else is on the other side of that phone. Hope it's just you and me.
She was so heated. Oh God.
All right, let's keep going.
Like, they aren't choosing to live the life that they're living right now. They have no choice to live the life that you're providing for them right now. You're giving them this life. Kids and babies and toddlers and teenagers, they don't have the choice to say, I'm out, Ma. I don't want to live the way you live anymore. Kids is to like really walk out at 12 years old. Unless that's how like we're really raising the kids, is to like really walk out at 12 years old, right? I know I used to walk out at 14 years old. My parents wouldn't let me go to the club. And I was like, screw you. I would put
So it is a her thing.
That right there. That.
Also, I kept fucking liking it and unliking it, and it pissed me off so much every time I accidentally liked her post on the screen recording.
That's hilarious. She's in Prove It.
Oh, yeah. Prove It. Yep. Aaron's had many a convo with her.
A dresser against the door so they couldn't get in, and I would go out the window, right? Now, is that a storybook that I want to relive for my kids? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's like the power is in your hands. Are you going to sink or are you going to swim? Do you want to live the life of legendary failure or legendary success? The choice is yours. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys.
Do you want to live a life of legendary failure or legendary success?
Oh God. I feel like I need a drink, but you know, I've had 2 drinks. Maybe I'll have another one.
Yeah. No, Amanda. Can I call you Amanda? You don't love me. You actually hate me. And I know that for a fact.
Yep. I thought she was criticizing people for talking about having a shitty time, yet she keeps talking about her choices. Yeah. Right? This would be such a great screenshot.
I was so frustrated, especially towards the end of it. Just Erica said earlier, she was like, as a mom, like, don't give advice to other moms if you're not a mom.
Right.
You know, like, because, you know, as I have no idea what moms go through, especially during 2020 and what, you know, the children went through as well. She should shut her mouth about a lot of it. But especially
my name is Erin, and I approve that message. We get this comment every time we do a live. Every single time. Somebody says, Erin, has anybody told you that you sound like Ellen? Yes, absolutely.
You're just an improved version of Ellen.
Yes.
Ellen is a worse version of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I would not treat my people that way.
You are the main character. Not her.
No, yeah, now everybody go watch Savannah's video.
What'd y'all think of Amanda Hodge-Mahalis? Pretty sure she's direct to Jessie Lee.
I think she is.
I'll try to get that Jessie Lee video posted on my computer. I'll try to get on my computer soon so that we can look at it together and do something about it. Yeah. Well, I hope, are y'all enjoying these lives? I hope so. I mean, we've gotten 84 people on today, and we got 90 people on yesterday.
Which is crazy. It's New Year's Eve, and we're all hanging out here with. And by the way, if you haven't liked the video, like the video, like both of the videos, if you would, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to both of our channels. We both have membership stuff that we do. Julie, Joe, and I do a lot of stuff together, which is so much fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's because we're besties.
We are besties.
Like an opinion, but with layers. I love, so Aaron and I both love this. We love getting y'all's commentary as well. We love it. We love it. Because, I mean, Aaron and I, sure, we can give some good commentary, but you add so much more to it. You give different perspectives, different experiences. Like, I comment different things than Aaron does. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
With everyone.
Yeah.
It's a party without the pyramid scheme. Love it.
She got pissed off with someone, the champ she was close with, or yeah, that Andrea was close with, for duplicating one of her posts. But I thought everything was supposed to duplicate. I'm confused.
Yeah. In Arbonne, they said they said the best copycat wins.
They said that in Arbonne?
Yeah.
What does that mean? The best copycat wins?
Posts, whatever people make, whatever people post, whatever people do.
Wow.
Take it, use it. Yeah, and that's why you follow all of the higher ups. That's why they have such a big following. It's everyone from Arbonne. Because you go follow their stuff, they create posts, you take it, you use it.
That's crazy.
Oh, I'm so glad you felt like this was a treat.
I feel like that. I feel like it was a treat for us too, though.
Yeah. It definitely. We were both so excited to we were gonna get on and talk anyway. So we were like, why not?
Let's share this.
Absolutely, why not? Remember when Sid would get so mad at Sydney?
You're thinking the same thing I'm thinking.
We always are.
Yeah. We need to find some of her content. We
do. We need to give people more airtime. I mean, Jesse's the headmaster, but there are so many.
So many. They all sound the same.
I
got a whole list. I know them all.
That was one of them. Amanda Hodge-Mahalis. And they all are really bad in different aspects. You know what I mean? Like they all it's like a round table of horror. You just bring them all together and you can get all the scaries. The spontaneity of this live was awesome. Oh, I'm glad.
I'm so glad. That's awesome. All right, I'm going to go eat some more tacos, I think.
Yeah.
Have another drink.
Yeah.
Try to stay awake for New Year's. I typically don't, but I bought champagne this year, and I'd like to have some champagne with my husband at midnight.
Do it. I love Kahlua. Kahlua is my favorite. Rum and coffee liqueur.
So good. I will drink water because I'm going to the gym tomorrow.
Yes. Please do.
Going to the gym tomorrow.
Drink water. Thank you both for bringing in my new year in the best way. Well, we're so glad we could. Thank you all for getting on and making our new year amazing too. We're so happy that we could end our new year with all of you, and we were going to end it with each other anyway. So
yeah, we love you all.
Yeah, absolutely, we do so much. Hope you have a happy new year, and I think it's about time that we hop off. What do you think, Erin?
Yeah, I think so.
2.5 hours.
This was a fun 2.5 hours, though.
It was so fun. Happy New Year, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.